Howdy folks, and welcome back to Space Engineers. I was just checking in on the auto miner here with the spectator cam. It's over here at the gold mine, and it's digging gold. But it has to go down about 80 meters. And so far so good. It mines out a ton of rock. So it's just offloading now. When it gets full, it'll come up and it dumps the rock out. Noisy beast. And then it heads on down. Every once in a while it gets stuck, but it has a retry mode where it'll like come up and go back down, and yeah, it seems to be working out pretty well. It's just about down to the gold, I think. So we'll check out here, see if we can see. Yeah, it's getting closer. These two holes here, you can see it got all the way down to the gold vein. So I set it up to, I forget if it was 80 meters or 85 meters, something like that. So it goes down. It gets below the gold, but that's the best resolution we can get. Here we can get an outside view. As it chews down. So that's working out really well. You got a lot of gold back. Just set back up over here, and then we're going to hop back over to my view here in the hab. Your HUD back on. So what are we doing? Well, we're turning my phone off because I forgot to do that. Busy, busy, busy. But I'm thinking we'll go to space. I don't know if I'll do it in this episode, although it's episode 42, which is kind of cool for the Scott Adams fans out there. But I'm thinking we'll build a ship and go to space. And I want to wrap up this series. I know I get a lot of support for these videos, and then I go off and do something else, but I tend to bounce around between games. I get bored. But I think we're going to build a rocket, spaceship of some kind. We'll go into space. And that'll be our escape from Mars. So to that end, I haven't even looked into, like, can we even do that with what we have on Mars? Let's go take a look. So if we look at thrusters, those are kind of cool. It's got the large and small. I'll probably do small grid, so 10, 20. So these industrial hydrogen thrusters have completely different requirements. I wonder if that's because they're not necessarily industrial overhaul compatible. We got a large and a small. In both small and large grid. Okay, got it. So yeah, we can make all that. Hydrogen. Wait, wasn't I just looking at that and it needed ceramic? What was I looking at? Oh, that's a rocket thruster. That's why it was different. I was looking at the different thing. That was a different thing. Hydrogen. I can spell. So we should be able to construct that. Where do we construct that is the question. How do we get it off the ground? Do we want to use atmospheric thrusters to get to a certain height? Possibly. So I think what I'll do is I'll build like a launch platform off the side of the garage here. And we'll get started on the rocket. I wonder if my plate stamps ever caught up. Another reason we need to get off Mars is look at all these. We're surrounded by enemies. So I think it's time to get out of here. Alright, let's go look at auto LCD. It'd probably be the easiest. Steel plate. Yep. It finally caught up. Beautiful. Well, let's grab a bunch of steel plate. And I'm just going to turn off these signals for now. See, there's a ship landing over there. And let's see. We've got to make this... We've got to make it look good. That's the main thing. Whee! So that's centered, right? Centered. Come on. So I got a nice little stairway here. I don't remember if I showed that. May not have showed that on stream or on video. So I'll want some way to get the hydrogen piped over here. So I need to keep that in mind to fill the hydrogen tanks. So let me get like a little launch platform built out and some scaffolding and whatnot. And we'll get started on the rocket build just a bit. Alright, welcome back folks. Got a little bit of a landing platform here built. Got a cargo container up here for easy access. And I've started getting the basic layout of a ship. I went with a fighter cockpit just because I don't really use it that much. Thought we'd use that. And then we've got a survival kit, O2A2 generator, and a hydrogen tank, and then we'll be adding on to that. I don't have any medical components. I need to go look. What are the medical components made in? I don't think I ever had any of these, so they never got a recipe made. We've got all the stuff. Should have plenty of silver and whatnot. It was just never queued up on the auto. Low. Yeah, energy low. I know. Story of my life. We're making the armor glass. It just takes a while to construct. What I need is more blocks. And, oh yeah, that doesn't transmit energy, does it? Right. I could build a charging station up here. And then hook the ship up to that. Still making the armor glass. Need to get a battery on here. Haven't got that done yet. There we go. Now we can charge off the ship. And also need to get a little O2 tank on here. Got just how slow that charges. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of ice. And then it should fill the cockpit. Oops. That was a little steeper than I anticipated. Should at least get some O2 in the cockpit. So I can refill my suit while I'm building. Solar array is looking good. I always like to look at the solar panels. I don't know why. It's just pleasing. Especially when they're all tracking the sun. Alright, so then if I hop in Why can I not hop in there? Hello? Oh, okay. And if I put ice in here... There we go. My bottle full. Bottle is full. We'll just leave that ice in there. It'll start filling the hydrogen tank. I may plumb this up to the main base so we can pull in a bunch of hydrogen. Alright, just 4 armor glass to go. But that is functional. Alright, before I forget, oxygen tank. Need a little guy on here. How do we want to plumb that up? I might want to put that on top. Can I jump in here without falling off? Can we set that right on top of there? I'll have to plumb it down. That's the wrong angle. Why'd you set it like that? Silly. Alright, it's going to be ugly, but we'll make it work. Alright, somewhere in here I had the small conveyor stuff. There we go. Be a bunch of small conveyor stuff. Oh, I thought I had a port on the side here. I'll have to come up. So I should have set it over here. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Yes, yes, that would have made a lot more sense. So we'll have to move it. That was way out on 7. 7, 7. That's easy. Or I could just come off the top if we didn't want to get super weird about it. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's flip it around that direction. I know, I'm just all over the place. That's how I build. I don't really have a plan so much as just kind of build. Stuff happens. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, should be the last of the stuff for the cockpit. There we go. Oxygen tank. Whoa! A little bit too much of a jump there. Up and over. There we go. Alright, 7, 7. Yeah, like that. Probably needs some more ice because it's already used up the ice, would be my guess. It's filling that one. Why aren't you filling this tank? What did I do wrong? Yeah, one thing I should have done. Is do that. Looks better and it's more redundant. Alright, dump all that crap in there. Get some more ice. It should plumb through that hydrogen tank. I mean, the hydrogen's getting to the hydrogen tank. So one could reasonably conclude that the oxygen would get to the oxygen tank. But I probably did something wrong. Oh no, I think it was out of ice. That's probably what's wrong. There we go. Yeah, it was just out of ice. I don't know why this was still going up. Maybe it had a last little bit of hydrogen to transfer over. Now it's filling the oxygen tank. Beautiful. We need to get a battery on this thing, and I think we'll stick it maybe right there. So let's get battery. Battery. There we go. We got all the parts to build it. I like it. And ooh, I want to have some armor plate up against that. So let's go with that. Then that can be charging. So that's kind of the basics. Probably ought to have more than one battery. So we're going to have a keel come all the way back like so. Can't get down underneath there, unfortunately. But we'll get there when the time comes. And I'm thinking like one big engine on the back, but we probably want more than one hydrogen tank. Hydrogen tank is not that button. It is that button. I love having all the parts. Early game is fun, but it is nice to eventually get to the point where you have all the parts. I wanted some armor along the bottom, but I don't know how crazy I need to get with the armor. Maybe not that crazy. I'm gonna need more battery, for sure. So those are 50,000 liters. I don't have any idea how much hydrogen I'm gonna need. Let's pretend like 2 tanks is enough, and we'll roll with that. I'm no rocket scientist, but I'm pretty sure the rocket needs to go that way. Alright, so those are the little guys. Do we need more than one? Another great question that I don't have the answer to. I don't think these burn hydrogen just sitting there. Come on, give me the menu. Right? Yeah, that's not going down. I think they just have an exhaust flame. Of course, then we need the little thrusters all around for directional control. So let's get those put on. finish that out. There we go. That's what I was looking for. What if we need more than one? We're getting one. Probably will come to regret that at some point. There we go. And then we'll have some armor block coming out. I'm not very good at making stuff look cool. Probably most of you realize that by now. But hopefully it'll work. That's the main thing. Alright, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Come on, up. Fail. So this will probably be kind of a longer video. I don't know how many people wanted to see me build a ship, but I know some of you will. So if you didn't, you've no doubt long ago clicked off of this video and went to watch something else. That's fine. So I'm thinking maybe another battery on the top here because we're already going to have some top stuff. A couple more like that. Oh, look at that. 2 batteries. No problem. Alright, so that should be hydrogen thrusters taken care of. It's not going to be the most maneuverable ship ever. But we've got up, down, left, right, forward, back. That's the essentials. I don't have any storage on here, but I might put some... What's a medium cargo container take? I have that on here somewhere. Medium cargo. A little bit bulky, isn't it? Yeah, we might just forego any cargo. We just need to get to space and get out of here. That's the main thing. So, atmospheric thrusters.
Energy low.
Do I need large? Don't know. I do need to drink those soon. These apples you can eat really fast. Meals take a little longer. So, what if we put... Do we need those for hover? Thinking there would be more for hovering. So maybe one on each side. Or we could go VTOL with some rotors. How about that? That's the survival kit, though. We don't want to come off of that. We want to come off of this guy. Yeah, I'm digging it. Then we just set up the rotor limits properly. Then we'll need some atmospheric thrusters for directional control, but... Alright, so we need a rotor there, and then we need a atmospheric engine there. Need a rotor part. Thank you. Need all the things. All components withdrawn. I love seeing that. Oh, we need probably need some rotor lock, don't you? Rotor parts done. Awesome. Let me hop in here. Oh, that's right. We can't zoom in because we're attached to the base. Fair enough. All right, let's do this. Do-do-do-do. These numbers get so screwy. Two RPM seems about right. I think on this one we might need negative 90. Yeah. Hopefully this doesn't go insane. No, it's just going to be dumb. There we go. Now I just need a button in the cockpit to reverse these hinges. I like it. All right, tell you what, I'm going to put a cut in here because this video is going to be really long. I'll get the rest of the atmospheric thrusters, the small ones that we need for directional control put on. Probably a little bit of armor to surround some of the parts. Another set of landing gear just for funsies. And then I'll bring y'all back in. So I'll see you in a bit. It's a masterpiece. Not really. Let's see if it'll fly. I should have all the correct thrusters, I think. Unless I forgot something. Let's hop in here. And if I hit 3... I can't zoom in anymore, but I can just make out that the thrusters have indeed rotated down. So if I unlock... Uh-oh. Something went horribly wrong. Why can I not zoom in? Am I just too heavy? What's going on here? Oh, I thought 2 atmospheric thrusters would be enough. Apparently not. Yeah, apparently not. This is on, right? Effectiveness is only... What's hydrogen tank? Only 70%? Why is it only 70%? I'm confused. Alright, I need the landing gear not to auto-lock. Landing gear... auto-lock. Yeah, I can't move it all. Awesome! Well, that's a good design right there. Probably it's just a thin Mars atmosphere. It does have a really, really thin atmosphere. So I may have to add a second set of large thrusters back here, but we'll do a little more experimenting and we'll see what happens. Well, folks, we're going with hydrogen thrusters. I did some experimenting and it took 6 large atmospheric thrusters to get this thing off the ground, so I don't know how the miner is doing it. I think it may just be overbuilt enough that it works. There's just so many thrusters on it. I know it kind of struggles when it's loaded. So there's, yeah, I know we had a comment on the first Autominer video that it shouldn't work in Mars. And it does, I think just because, like I said, it has so many thrusters on it. This would get off the ground and rise with 6. I wouldn't do it with 4. But the hydrogen thrusters seem to do pretty well. Now, can I get... I might need a different block there. Let's get some steel. Kind of wanted to put some armor around these. A half corner block. Yeah, that's not really what I want. What if I did that though? That might do it. Wrong button. This thing's ugly. I can kind of fill in here and there, maybe. Let's see if that will get off the ground. I want to get the landing gear down here, but I don't know if I can get underneath there. Oh, I think I can. Do want it pointing that direction. Come on. I used so much copper wire in my wire drawer. Couldn't keep up. It finally got caught back up, I think. Alright, so that should be all three. Landing gear. I put a couple gyros up top. But now we don't have forward thrust because we don't have the large thrusters. So let me get these guys. I forgot I removed those when I was testing. Let's get those guys, and then we need just... do we need atmospheric thrusters at all? No. Let's just get rid of those. I don't think they're going to do enough good for it to matter. So we'll just go all hydrogen. Thanks for the tip, by the way, for the precision grinding. That's coming in pretty handy. I had completely forgot that was a thing.
Inventory full.
And somebody mentioned it in a comment, so thank you. Alright, is that all the atmospheric thrusters? Hoi! Oh, I almost made it. Come on. And then... whee! Oh, so close. Spin you around. There we go. I know this ship is ugly. Like I said, I'm not very good at making good-looking stuff. But I did want some armor around the bits and bobs. So that's what that's all about. So I probably don't need that many batteries now. Never hurts to have some extra batteries. So this change in the middle here will give it a little bit of variety. So probably going to do some more armor, but let's see if we can even get off the ground. All right, so we definitely got forward thrust. That's covered. I've got the 4 ways all around, and then I got 1 forward thruster. That gives us two small ones in each direction.
Energy low.
Yeah, we're going to do something about that. All right, we need to do a little bit of grouping here. Landing gear. Make sure we got all of our hydrogen thrusters. Save to there. Good deal. And turn you guys off. So switch lock and auto lock. Okay. Are we gonna float? No, because some of these are off. Alright, it's locked again. Alright, I think I ended up with some of these off and some on. Alright. All on. There we go. You can at least hover, sort of. I need to get hydrogen filled up. So probably what I ought to do is make a connector so I can dock over there. But I need a different docking connector because that one is just for ore in. So yeah, check it out. We're hovering. We can go slowly forward. All right, good deal. We just need a connector so I can refuel this bad boy. So how are we going to do that? It's a great question. I probably could have plumbed up something underneath here. Let me dock to that block so I can get underneath this thing. Always easier to fly when your thrusters are turned on. Easy does it, and we might need more hydrogen tanks. There we go. Now we can plumb up a connector underneath here. Do that right there, maybe. It's under here so we can work. Okay, connector. There we go. And then I can probably just plop a connector on top of here. And I want to put no IIM on it so it doesn't try to do any Izzy's industrial sorting crap on it. Then we just need to get this plumbed into the hydrogen tanks. Like so. There we go. Those thrusters are on. Okay. And hop in here. Zoom back in so I can tell what I'm doing. Let the magnets take over, and I forgot to do that, so... There we are. We are docked. Then if I go hydro... I don't know why I can't spell hydrogen tank. Oh, it is filling. Now it's filling really fast because I told it to stockpile. It was filling, I think. It must have pulled in some ice. Would be my guess. Yeah. Pulled in some ice, I think. Alright, you are full. And you are full. Excellent. I need a drink. More ways than one. Alright, let's eat some apples. So let's do a little bit of a test run. I'm not quite ready to leave the base yet. I want to stock in some supplies and whatnot. How's our batteries doing? They are still fully charged. Alright, let's see how we do here. I mean, we're moving. We're getting some altitude. Will we have enough hydrogen, though? Maybe. I also want to, like, stick some solar panels and whatnot on here. Hydrogen's still at 95%. I think this might work. I think it might actually work. Can I slow myself down, though? Ooh, and we've got ships out here with me. Where is base? We need to get back to base before I get blown up. Base, where are you? I just flipped back around. Why can't I see my base? Oh. Guess you turned your signals off, dummy. That's why. Now, one thing I'm concerned about is can I arrest my fall? And it's looking like that might be a negative unless I point my butt at the ground. There we go. Then we get settled in. There's my base. I see it. So I might want some more hydrogen thrusters in the downward direction just for landing and takeoff. And probably a few more in the forward direction. So I can't seem to slow down very well. Point my butt down. Woo, we get a nice view there when we fire the old thrusters. Alright, there's the base. Yeah, it's just kind of all I can do for these two little thrusters to arrest my descent when we're going slow. Coming back to the mothership. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Dong. I pushed down a little too long. And that was almost very bad. Our landing gear absorbed that. Alright, up a bit. Did a little bit of damage. Nothing catastrophic. There we go. Lock her up. Oh, man. Is our hydrogen refilling? Yeah, it is. I don't know if it's filling off the tank or how it's filling, but it is filling. So there is that. Alright, now I need a ladder to get up there. Alright, a little bit of tweaking here and there. I'll probably finish up the armor, but this episode's gone on way longer than it needed to be. If anybody's still watching, I'll catch you in the next episode. We'll see if we can get off this dust bowl and get out of here. I kind of want to end on 42 just because it's a cool number, but Not enough time. Dropship coming in. So a little more building required. I'll catch you in the next one. Escape! It's fine.